Hello guys, I am back from another video and today we're talking about what if Deku was the Ghost Rider and the Doomslayer. So in the last video, Deku, well, he had fun with both Lucy and Ida, and now after that he also defeated Overhaul, and now Izuku has a little sister being Eri. So let's talk about what happens next. So guys, this is going to be like fast forward a little bit. So this is the day that's where they're going to go to the training camp, which Izuku is pretty okay with, but Lucy is also there, and also Nestema. As some of the guys are literally like lusting for Nestema. As Nestema says, "Oh hi boys," as they start getting nosebleeds all over. But Bakugo is not that interested until Nestema starts going closer to Bakugo, which Bakugo says, "What do you want?" As she says, "So you're Bakugo. Apparently your my brother seems to be still hates you, so do you want to have some fun, big boy?" As he says, "What do you mean?" As Izuku says, "Do you really want to do that, Ness?" As she says, I really don't care, Izuku. Besides, he's quite cute." Izuku says, as Ida says, "Just ignore your sister." As Lucifer says, "Yeah, just focus on us, Izuku." As Izuku starts blushing a little bit, as Izuku says, "Fine." So when they get to the freaking thing, Izuku finds everybody as they see the, what is that called, the Wild Pussycats. As the Wild Pussycats do their whole thing and just make the ground like a chasm, Izuku summons out his motorbike, but except the motorbike starts growing wings. Like, have you seen what is that called, Star and the Forces of Evil, that is where they have like this motorcycle dragon? It's basically like that, but except it's a flaming skeleton dragon motorcycle. So Izuku grabs on Ida, as Lucifer summons out her wings, and she says, "Huh, that's pretty cute, Izuku." Izuku says, "Fine, let's just go." As Nestema summons out her wings and grabs onto Bakugo. And yes, I may be letting Nestema be shipped with Bakugo, which Izuku, to his dismay, is pretty much angry about it. Not because it's Bakugo who's dating Nestema, because Nestema is being a little bit annoying to Izuku. So yeah. So after they get to the freaking campsite, everybody started cooking dinner, which Izuku just creates like ramen, like the classic ramen that you would see in like Naruto. Some are asking like, so you're like siblings? As Izuku says, "Yeah, step siblings." As Nestema says, "Yep." As Bakugo says, "Do you really need to sit on my lap?" As Izuku says, "Yeah, you have to act on your manners, Nestema." As she says, "Oh, come on, Izuku. Besides, he's quite cute." As Izuku says, "Can you at least stop it?" As she says, Fine, brother." While Izuku gets both Ida and Lucifer basically sitting right next to Izuku, as they say, "Just ignore them, Izuku." Izuku says, "Fine." So the day comes, that is where they're going to do like the test of courage thing, as they get attacked as usual, just like in the anime. Izuku remembers about Kota, as Izuku starts driving off with both Nestema, Lucifer and Ida start running over there as they see Muscular getting ready to kill Kota. Izuku says, "How sinful! How many people that you murdered?" As he says, "Can't remember. Besides, they're quite useless." Izuku says, "What a bastard!" Wait for a second, guys. Sorry about that. Izuku starts charging and using his sword as he starts slicing off the the muscle fibers. As Muscular says, "You really think that would beat me?" Izuku says, "No, but this will." Izuku grabs onto, summons out his chains. As Izuku just creates several chains because, well, Izuku gained this brand new ability by learning how to use a ability that that Mammon created, which is called Golden Chains, which she's able to create golden chains that melt a person. As he says, "What the hell? Why is it burning me?" As Izuku says, "Now, pray." As Izuku says, "Look into my eyes, Muscular. See all of those innocent victims that you have killed. You bathe in the blood of the innocent." As he sees all of those people that he have killed, including Kota's parents, as he starts burning and burning as he dies. Kota says, "Thank you, Mr. Izuku." Izuku says, "Whatever. Try and tell the teachers immediately, Kota." As Kota says, "Right." As he starts going off, as Izuku says to Lucy and Ida to tell the teachers as well. So yeah, everything goes like this in canon, including Bakugo getting captured. So yeah, everybody is basically trying to like find Bakugo as Izuku is basically like smoking. As Ida says, "You need to stop smoking, Izuku." Izuku says, "Well, I'm already dead, so it doesn't really count anymore. And besides, it won't kill me." As she says, "Oh, right." As Lucy says, "All right, let's just go. Besides, the angels have finally aligned themselves with the villains." Izuku says, "Really? They had to stoop that low?" As she says, "Yeah, God only wanted power and wanting to rule over the humans." Izuku says, "Sure, if I do this, I want to kill that bastard." As she says, "Sure." So a few weeks have gone by as they start raiding the freaking USJ. I meant the raiding the villain hideout. So All Might says, "It's a delivery," as all of the villains start scrabbling out because they know that's All Might. So yeah, Izuku unties Bakugo as Bakugo says, "Thanks." Izuku says, "Whatever," and make sure not to fuck my sister. As he says, "What do you mean by that?" Izuku says, "You really think I don't know? I just heard every single thing last night in the freaking in the training camp. I keep hearing you like freaking fucking my stepsister." As he says, "Oh, sorry about that." "I'm sorry, Izuku, for killing you all those years ago, and now you have to work for the devil herself." Izuku tells him, "I forgive you, Bakugo. It doesn't really mean anything to me. Besides, I feel happier this way." Bakugo smiles. He says, "Thank you, Izuku." Izuku hears wings, and they see a man clad in like golden armor, wielding a large spear. As he says, "My name is Michael, the Angel of Justice." And any of you who dares challenge God, come face me. As God comes down from the stairs of heaven, he says, my name is Onway. Now, you call yourselves Lucifer and the Hell Executioner. Come forth. As all for one is already defeated, so yeah, Izuku says, so, you're God. How annoying. As Lucy says, yeah, we should go and fight them. As Ida says, no, I should join you too. Izuku says, but you might get hurt. As she says, don't worry, I got this. As Lucy says, sure, here. As she was given two large gauntlets. When they activated, they create a large like electricity, like black electricity. As she says, what the heck is this? As she says, these are the gauntlets of Azazel. It was a gift, but I don't really use them, so you can have them. As she says, thank you. As she says, just make sure to let me have some fun with Izuku first, then you can go second. As she says, crap. That's fair, says Ida. As they say, alright, let's do this. I'll go for Michael. As she says, as Lucifer says, no, let me fight Michael. And besides, we have unfinished business. Izuku says, sure, I'll fight God. As Onway says, great. Now, face me, you undead scum. Izuku says, well then, die. Izuku starts creating his fire starts turning blue as his skull starts turning into blood red. Izuku starts charging in as him and Onway start fighting using their blades to start cutting each other. In the corner of Izuku's eye, he sees Lucy and Ida fighting Michael. As Michael says, oh, how annoying, my ex-girlfriend fighting me. How's your days being alone, Lucifer, you traitor? As she says, traitor, but you're working with the enemy. As he says, you really think that God's an enemy? He's the one true Lord of this land. He was the one who created it. As she says, fuck off. As she starts creating her a gigantic scythe made out of pure darkness. As she says, ready to die. Take this, more dread slice. As she starts creating a gigantic X. As it starts glowing a blood red. As it shoots out and cuts the arm of Michael. As he says, you damn the fire. As he starts creating his spear and coating it in glowing blue lightning. As he throws it at Lucy. As she says, as Ida starts running up there. As she says, oh no, you're not. As she uses the lightning and creates basically like this whip. As she throws it back at Michael as he gets stabbed right in the chest. Everybody's watching this, including All Might, which All Might is impressed by his power. Muriel's also impressed. As they say, so Lucifer was never a bad person. As wait for a second. As Muriel says, yeah, I can't believe that Lucifer is actually a good person, even though the legends say that she is actually a bad person. As Lucy says, well, it's sometimes pretty interesting that some legends are complete lies. As Michael runs up, as he says, you traitor, why did you betray heaven? As Lucy says, well, God can go fuck off. As she puts puts the spear into his heart as it kills him, piercing his chest. So yeah, let's go back to Izuku fighting Onway. Izuku started using his blades. Izuku says, "Time to burn." Izuku coats himself in the blue fire. Izuku starts punching him and punching him and punching him as Onway starts using his swords to basically summon out like have you seen like sun summoning out is like bones in like actually it's blue from Underverse. He summons out the tons and tons of bones. It's basically like that. As he shoots out all of those swords at Izuku, Izuku starts dodging them. As Izuku says, "Well then, time to finish it." As Izuku starts burning up, as his flames start forming into wings, his back starts growing like almost looks like a blue phoenix. As everybody's saying, "What the heck is that?" As what's his name? Lucy says, "That's the power of the Ghost Rider." And I heard of this power. It's called the Blue Phoenix. As All Might says, "Blue Phoenix? What do you mean by that?" She says, "The Blue Phoenix is able to cause thousands upon thousands of damage, causing a god to die instantly." Izuku says, "Time for you to die, Onway." As Onway says, "You you dare crush a god." Izuku says, "Well, you god can go fuck off." As he says, "Holy Inferno Phoenix," as he throws it at 0 for 1, as the Phoenix engulfs Onway as he dies. As everybody started celebrating, the villains realized that they're about to be going to like Tartarus, including 0 for 1, which yeah. So this is the epilogue. So yeah, Zuko became the #1 hero, and also demons actually are working in Earth now. Everybody's a bit afraid, but they're quite helpful to the demons in helping them to like connect to society. Izuku is the #1 hero. Izuku's married to Lucy and Ida, which they get 2 children. One of them has the abilities of Izuku. The other one has a mix of Ida's and Lucy's, which please don't ask me how it works. So yeah, I hope you like the video. Comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.